My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. I have always liked this spot, but there's been a problem here. It is extremely unlevel. I mean, the ground slopes like this going off this hill, but I'm going to change that. In this episode, everyone, I'm going to take this campsite and make it much, much better. I'm going to grab some tools, I'm going to level this out, dig a fire pit, and make it so that I can actually use it. What I have here is the remnants of an old bushcraft shelter. I built this maybe 4 or 5 years ago. The foundation is still standing. Everything else has fallen away. I actually burned some of it, but yeah, still here. Over the years, I've set up many campsites, and I think it's time to set up another one. As I mentioned before, I've always liked this spot. I like the view. The sunset's right over here. It's great. But this spot needs quite a bit of work. And I figured since I'm doing this project, I would bring you all with me. As far as the conditions today, insanely nice. It is December 26th, and currently it is 73 degrees here in the mountains. 73. It should be almost 0. I mean, that's what normal is. In addition to it being warm, it's also super windy. As far as the raking goes, I think we're at a good point to stop here. I wanted to clear out the leaves for multiple reasons. First off, ticks. Ticks will survive underneath the leaves. That's how they stay warm in the wintertime. So this area here, realistically, we're talking about thousands of ticks on the ground. So moving all of that debris, moving those ticks out of here is a good idea. Next up, you might be able to hear it and see it on the video here, that everything here is bone dry. I mean, we have forest fires all over the place. We're getting some rain, but not much. As part of a La Nina winter, things here are warm and dry. In fact, there's a 350-acre forest fire not far from here right now. So that's just another reason why I want to get this dry debris out of here. So as is, this is a pretty good start. Now I need to think about the tent pad and the placement of that. So I'm thinking right here will be the placement of the tent. I'll start digging out the dirt on this side, throwing it over here, level it out. Then the fire pit will actually go over here. To start off, I'm going to use the shovel and trace out the perimeter. Then I'm going to move to the pickaxe and start softening the ground. That way I can easily disperse the soil. So here you can see the outline and the basic size of this pad. It goes down to the shovel. The soil here will go down there to level it out. That's going to offer us a good sized pad for a very good sized tent if we decide to bring one out here. With the pickaxe, I'm loosening the soil and breaking up roots. This is going to make it nice and easy to disperse the dirt. If I did it in big shovelfuls, I would have big clumps of dirt to contend with. While this is more work in the beginning, it does save me time in the long run. You know, everyone, it's not easy to do work like this by hand, but it's rewarding. It's good for this, it's good for that, good for this. Taking your shovel, your pickaxe, slamming it down into your dirt with your energy, it's your connection to the land. There's something primal about it, and it feels good. As it stands, I have this about halfway dug up. Now I'm going to take that loose soil and throw it over here and begin leveling this part. Once we have that done, we'll have a pad for a tent. Then we can work on the fire pit. The one thing to keep in mind when working on any sort of project is that it doesn't have to be perfect. If you get into the mindset where everything in your life has to be perfect, life is going to be rough for you. Learn to accept imperfections and you will be much happier. With that being said, in relation to that tent pad, it's not going to be 100% level, and that's okay. I don't want it to be. Oh man. Black Rifle coffee. While I love the cup, a viewer sent this to me. I have to say that over the last year or so, I've received a ton of messages and emails about this company, Black Rifle. They did something sometime back that really made people angry, and nobody supports this company anymore. Oh yeah, that's good. And no, that's not Black Rifle coffee. If you're interested in the controversy, you can look it up. I think there's better ways to support veterans. There's other coffee companies out there who do a better job. If you like it, great. If you don't, great. Let's go back to digging. As it stands, our progress is excellent. I'm done shoveling for now. Now I need to get the rake and begin leveling everything out. By the way, folks, my knee is doing okay. It's okay. I have a brace on it. It definitely helps, but it hurts still. I injured it, or I should say re-injured it in a previous hike. I appreciate all the messages and emails and good ideas too. You all rock. One person said that my knee was hurting because of 5G cell phone towers. No, that's not accurate. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened, but here's a hint. My friends used to call me Captain Hot Tub. Still a little high on this side and a little bit back there, but otherwise this is turning into a nice flat tent site. One thing that I need to think about before I finish this up is drainage. I need to make a ditch right here, along this side as well, and over here. Because this is a slope, quite a bit of water is going to come this direction in heavy rains. So I need to divert that. Luckily, that is easy to do. The pad is done. The drainage is done. So we have drainage lines going all the way around. This one right here leads out this way. This corner leads down over here and off the hill. The pad itself is sloped this way, so water will run this way and off of the hill as well. Since we've removed all of the topsoil, what we have here is clay, basically. This stuff is so thick. All it will take is just a little bit of rain, and this will become the ultimate mud pit. So we need to address this. Luckily, I have just the thing. What I'm putting down there is pine bark mulch. The cheapest stuff I could possibly find. It was like $2.30 a bag or something like that. The sun is about down. Hopefully you can see on the camera just how level this is. I mean, now we have a nice setup here. We can put the tent up, a good sized tent, and we have this incredible view right here as the sun goes down. When I come out here to camp, I need a flat place to either put like a log to sit on or my chair, and that is going to be it. As far as my digging goes, I'm done. I have the seating location, I have the fire pit here. I need to gather a bunch of rocks and set them up. I need to build quite a fire pit here, and unfortunately, the sun is down. I'm done. So that's where this episode stops. That's where this episode ends. Now, next week, everyone, we're coming out here and we're going to camp here. We'll finish up the fire pit and we'll put this location to the test as far as an old-fashioned camp out. When I finish up the fire pit, we'll use those rocks, go around it. Yeah. Everybody, this is nice. This is really nice. I cannot wait to come out here and use this spot. I love the view over here. I've always liked this. The sun goes down right between the group of those trees there. It's beautiful. I really appreciate you all watching this episode. Make sure to comment down below and share your thoughts. What do you all think about this? What do you think about the way that I went about doing it? Would you have done it different? I'm sure you would have, because everybody does things differently. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me know what you all think about this type of video. Maybe you find it boring, maybe not. I don't know. Make sure just to let me know your thoughts on this. If you all like seeing these sort of projects, I will do more of them. So, and if you don't, you don't. That's how it goes. Okay. For now, folks, I'm done. It's time to clean up and go home. Strength and honor to you all. Whew. Let's go home.